good morning, and welcome to our session on managing tax controversy risk. I was very interested in the session yesterday morning, the panel that Jeff Sonnenfeld led, to hear that they were talking about the Starbucks case. I was actually quite interested because there were people from all sorts of walks in life who all seemed to know something about it, and in fact had a bit of an opinion. And I thought that was a great segue to some of the issues we want to talk about today. And in particular, there's some new information about that panel in the UK, which I'll share with you in just a little bit. First, I'll introduce myself. I'm Steve Labram. So with that, first, let me turn to my colleagues to introduce themselves as well.
I have more than 20 years of experience on indirect tax, tax controversy, and supply chain.
Thank you. And my name is Angel Calleja. I'm based in Madrid. I'm an international tax partner with Garrigues. I kicked off my career in 1985, so I have lost count of the years I've been doing international tax planning for multinationals. Thank you.
Very good. So the main focus of our session today is on managing the risk. So in a few minutes, we'll come on to talking about what we mean by managing the risk and what some of the procedures and best practices are that we would recommend, and indeed that we do ourselves on a day in and day out basis. Before we do that, we're just going to spend a little bit of time thinking about the current environment, and in particular, what the outlook is for the growing risk of controversy relating to tax matters. And we've shared with you some thoughts about the key strategies on how to achieve that. The three key planks that we've gone through are identifying the risks, thinking in terms of tactical risk management, and also thinking in terms of bringing the technical arguments, the best available technical arguments to play against any challenges that come up. Those of you here, many of you who are tax directors or responsible for transfer pricing or specific tax functions, we think of you as the captains whose responsibility is to drive your ships. And if you set a sound course and you're aware of obstacles and dangers along the way, you obviously can reduce your exposure to tax controversy risks. However, there will be times when you'll come across specific dangerous passages or specific risks which are not completely familiar to you. And just as ship's captains do, sometimes they'll call on a local pilot to help them through those difficult passages. We hope that's the spirit in which perhaps you'll view our panel of experts, as well as some of the Taxand colleagues in the audience here, as those pilots who can come in and help to steer you through those particularly difficult passages. And that's the spirit in which we would very much look forward to speaking with you or even working with you on some controversy issues going forward.